It's not easy to capture an audience, to create a movement, to build a tribe. And it was the furthest thing from Kay Rawlins' mind when she quit school at 18 to work in a bank, or when she quit the bank 10 years later to become a stay-at-home mom, or when she began volunteering at a private preschool and ended up buying the school. It still wasn't on her mind when at age 31 she went to college to study business and management. Or in 2004 when she married Phil Rawlins, her childhood sweetheart who was running a business in Texas.
And he persuaded me that I should fly 5,000 miles away from all my family and move to America.
In 2008, the couple, both huge soccer fans, sold their business to launch a minor league team in Texas.
We tried for 3 years in Austin, and it was hard going. We lost a lot of money. We really didn't have the support on or off the field that we would have hoped for. And we could have decided at that point, okay, it didn't work, let's give up. But we felt like we had a good product and we knew what we were doing. We were just in the wrong place.
So they moved their team and their shared dream to Orlando.
And we were told at that very first press conference, you seem like really good people, but it's never going to work. So, hey, challenge accepted.
Despite the naysayers, they found an energized community, anxious to embrace their vision of a global soccer destination.
Orlando has just been amazing. They threw their arms around us. They really did. The business community, the media, just everyone. We very quickly built a fan base, a supporter base.
In just 3 years, they were awarded a Major League Soccer franchise that made its debut in front of a sellout crowd of 62,500.
And that was just the most surreal, incredible day.
The following year, they were awarded a National Women's Soccer League franchise and were set to debut a new privately funded, state-of-the-art soccer stadium when Kay was blindsided by the news that her husband was divorcing her to marry another woman. A devastated Kay was immediately surrounded by family and friends, one in particular who encouraged her to vent in private, to make the difficult choice in the midst of her pain to take the high road.
She'd call me and say, don't say anything, you're not going to comment, you're just going to rise above. And so she just helped me walk that path of don't get dragged into mudslinging, be graceful about all of this. You can, if you want to scream and yell and rant, I'm here. Do it to me, but don't do it out in public. All the jerseys done today or not?
We're very close.
If you want to be taken seriously still as a businesswoman and as someone who's the face of the club, then don't get dragged into, any of that name-calling, mudslinging kind of thing. And, I think it's when you realize, for me anyway, that the good that you've put out into the world comes back. And it really did. I was pretty overwhelmed by just the love I received. It was pretty special.
Details of the power couple breakup were all over social media. Hurt, angry, and embarrassed, Kay, with the help of her friends, found the strength to move forward with grace and dignity.
That's when you really realize the power of the tribe, the people who you surround yourself with, who are right there every step of the way with you. I've had so many people tell me, we hold you up as the epitome of how to deal with a public breakup. That this is the way to do it because you keep friends, you keep respect, and it's also good for you. Holding on to vitriol and anger is definitely not a good thing to do.
Her desire to help others was the key to helping herself.
The more I work in this community and the more I understand about the issues and problems we have, the more I want to be involved to help be on the side of getting them sorted.
Kay is an advocate for every marginalized and underserved group, the homeless, the poor, the food insecure, the disabled and disadvantaged, the LGBTQ community. Her passions are inclusion, diversity, and respect for all, something she sees at every home game.
I look at our games and I see the United Nations out there in our stands. Soccer is played in every country in the world.
No longer just the face of Orlando soccer, Kay Rawlins has become the soul of her community, delivering by example a message that transcends the game she loves.
That you can keep reinventing yourself. I've had 3 very different careers. Started out in banking, then moved into childcare and education, and then soccer. It's never too late to learn and be a lifelong learner. I learn something new every day, and I love that I learn something new every day. I think that's my takeaway is it's never too late to do anything.